that it shouldn't have.
See, that sounds more like the Guardian to me.
He's power of just pure divine faith is flowing through Mio.
Hierophant, divine. I have two divine
I'm
classes.
Luker. Oh, for Gezer. For gods. For Uker is strong. Uker moves forward, and I'm assuming he's taking champion.
Archmage.
Uker. With one large jump, he lands in his stance from his Bakken wrestling move. And he seems to almost grow in strength and power like a giant, and then shrink back down in a moment as he's flexing and he's in his pose. He's roaring out as he assumes the mantle of champion. Lokrik moves forward and raises his axe high. For the glory of the molten salmon, for dwarves everywhere, may I be worthy to be called king, as Lokrik assumes the mantle of marshal. In this, the constellation that is yours. Zildin. The empty spots that remain are Archmage, Guardian, and Trickster.
He looks around hesitantly. He looks at Galith and Oberon. Why don't you two go? I'll just figure some things out here.
Okay, Azildan delays. Oberon is...
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, that's awesome. Oberon is all too quick to assume the mantle of Archmage. He doesn't think twice when he wanders over. There's a crackle of eldritch magic that swirls around him.
You're welcome.
And you can see images of him like doing 101 mage tasks at once. Casting a spell, crafting a wand, casting from a wand, blocking spells, pushing spells through things, writing things down, measuring things.
Buffing us, standing back.
Running away.
Running away. Failing at feats of strength.
He's trembling at the magic that's going through his hands, and finally he stops and he's looking at his own hands, and there are tears streaming down his eyes, like he's finally tapped into something that will make him the mage of mages that he wishes to become, as Oberon achieves Archmage.
let me look at him. Thumbs up. Fucking A.
Yes, this is power. Galith,
right?
You look at Azildan as your friends are all kind of weirdly reveling in their power.
Azildan, go ahead, make your choice.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, why not?
Because I'm not.
When will you be ready?
After you, I suppose.
Well, then let's do it together.
Fine. Stunning Fist, Guardian!
The Paladin Trickster would be a weird twist.
No.
So basically, Azildan went to go step towards the Guardian a little bit with a bit of a smile on her face.
Gallagher smiles. If you so wish.
No, I don't like standing in front.
Here's my 100-pound shield. Good luck with that.
Maybe someone with a shield and armor might be
I didn't think so.
better suited for that.
Should we go together?
Sure, why not?
All right. He steps forward, ready for Azildan to follow him.
You both hesitate slightly as you're approaching the weird circles with the sigil of the Guardian and the Trickster, respectively.
Just before he touches it, he goes,
Gallus stands on the flint.
you still get to say, Fuck you, spider.
Isilden, you step upon the circle, and there's a flood of... For a briefest moment, those drawings that you made of that symbol made sense.
Okay.
It's like the path of fate for mortals is linear or branching. You'd be able to trick your way into it being a web. Many choices. Many ways to alter outcomes. For the briefest of moments, you understood it. As Isilden takes on the mantle of trickster, and you know that certain rules don't apply to you anymore, and that will be the source of your trickery.
Okay. Cool.
Galith, you are unfortunately, because of your heavy armor, the last one to step on the ground, even though you went first. Isilden's just too swift.
Motherfucker.
As your armored shoe comes hammering down into the constellation, there might be a benefit to coming last. As Galith raises his arm, and 100 shields that he has worn and will wear is on his left arm. Some of them breaking, some of them saving his life, some of them saving the lives of others. And just the things that you will fight, the people that you will defend against, the shield arm that is very akin to the symbol of the constellation that you guys are united now under. As the stars begin to appear into a shield-like sigil in the sky above you, and the White Wizard says, "Ah, the constellation of ages, a mighty sign, under the protection of an ancient and knowledgeable and benign power. Many gods have raised artifacts and mantles under this sign, and benefited from its protection. As a hero of the Aegis constellation, your might is protected and can extend to fellow starbound and others. And a shield is thine symbol and true word."
He who is last shall be first. Idalmus, please. 32 second.
You have all now, in a very epic sort of way, achieved your first mythic rank.
Aw, yeah.
And in addition to having the powers that you've chosen under your mythic rank, and the powers that you all get, because you are united together under the sign of the Aegis, you all gain a bonus +1 insight to AC that counts against your normal AC and your touch and your flat-footed and your CMD.
That's awesome.
You're welcome, I guess.
Yes.
I can take responsibility for this.
The constellation of Aegis may very well have powers, as Galith is left with a feeling that if many gods have created items underneath the sign of Aegis, that maybe finding these things of Aegis could help not only you, but the members of your constellation of heroes.
Cool.
Okay, so what did we just get again? Plus.
Fucking awesome is what we got.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Constellation of the Ages?
Aegis.
Yeah, it's a mythological shield, I think, is the implication here.
Yeah, and the White Wizard's saying basically it's not only just one shield, it's the sign of protection is called Aegis, and they just happened to create my items that were called Aegis. Aegis.
So is that our mythic source?
No. It is the
It's
constellation
+1.
of your heroes.
Alright.
So
It's
+1
like our
CMD,
theme. It's like our
plus
theme.
1.
We're like the Justice League, but Aegis
So
If it was Marvel, it would be an acronym for something, and we would like
Team
like
Aegis.
Agents of Aegis.
right, exactly. Agents of Shield, Agents of Aegis.
So what was it? A +1 CMD, a +1.
It's a +1 insight bonus to AC, which applies to CMD and touch.
And flat-footed.
Yeah, it's just the insight bonus. You're just more better.
+1.
I can paste this to so for Lokrik and Oberon and Lemio, because we actually talked about it, I created a nice template. I'm gonna add to that template. I'm gonna call it Aegis Constellation Aegis powers.
Yeah, I put that at the top, and I moved that section to right below feats and below and above spells. And I added the Constellation of Aegis right at the top of it.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's awesome.
Because there may be at other tiers additional powers because of your constellation.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
If you want to copy like Lokrik's or Oberon's section, you can, because it's probably a good way of organizing your mythic.
Mighty summons, assholes. Sorry.
And I think we'll end the game here, because I kind of are interested in what powers you're taking for Mythic. We can still have a conversation about it. I can start by going over what powers Lokrik and Oberon will take for their Mythic. Lokrik's going to take, something called Decisive Strike. He can grant allies the ability to make a single ranged or melee attack kind of out of turn. He's going to take something called Inspired Defense, which turns his bonus from his Bard effect into all saving throws, not just charm and
That's pretty
fear.
cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
He can expend 1 mythic point to add his tier to that bonus. So eventually he'll be granting plus 14 to everyone's saving throws.
Good God.
Yeah.
And by that I mean, let's go fight gods and win.
Well,
That's pretty awesome.
yeah, 15th level characters with 7 ranks of mythic will be taking
Right,
on
but
demon
the
lords.
thing is
you know.
that, like, there are some big monsters in Pathfinder that have huge DCs to, like, their powers, but that, like, almost eclipses the kind of shit that you would meet at, like, even CR26.
Mm-hmm. And then as his mythic feat, he's going to take mythic power attack, because he really likes fighting with the axe. So
Mythic power attack is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
That's kind of what he's taking from Marshall, and I'm going to paste that onto his sheet. This campaign is a response to players whining for many years, saying, "Marty, why won't you let us ever play Mythic?" And at the last of one really long campaign that lasted about 2 or 3 years,
You gave us Mythic, and then you stopped the campaign.
yeah, I kind of used Mythic. Everyone was like,
that's
"Yeah, that's
right.
awesome," and then we moved on to a different campaign. So they
No, and it wasn't even like, oh, we played like 2 games and then stopped.
No,
It was like,
no,
no, you get a mythic rank, and we're never playing again.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
I have a plan, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Okay, everyone's right.
Oberon is going to take
I have a dream.
Arcane Surge. This allows him to cast any of his prepared spells without actually using up the spell. When he does so, he can roll his caster level check twice to break through SR.
That's pretty good.
And non-mythic creatures, if there's a save, have to roll twice and take the lower of the 2 results against the save.
That's awesome.
As
Does he have
his
to? Oh, that uses a point.
has his path power, he's going to take Display of Intelligence, which basically think of it as True Strike for intelligence. He spends 1 mythic point to get a plus 20 on any int roll or int-based check.
Well, you know everything. That's true.
Yeah, well, basically he's going to know lots. And
be a super crafter.
And then as his feat, he takes Mythic Spell Lore. So for each tier of Mythic, he learns a Mythic version of a spell. And the first spell he's going to take is Magic Missile. Magic Missile does 2d4 plus 1 per missile. and it bypasses any shield or shield-like effect that would otherwise block against magic missiles.
So let me
auto
get
damage.
the Mythic Shield spell.
No, there is no version of Mythic Shield spell.
What?
There's no way to block this. And as an augment at 4th tier, he can spend 2 mythic power to double the number of missiles, increase the
anybody
range to
remember,
line of sight, and bypass all DR, SR, and spell immunity with these missiles.
That
So
is gross.
eventually,
That's a first level spell.
Eventually, at 4th level, he'll spend 2 mythic points to basically magic missile golems.
So does anybody remember Isaac's Lesser Missile Storm?
The second ed, yeah.
Yeah, that was a second ed and a 3rd edition spell that got added in one of the Splat books. Which was, basically, it was magic missile, but you shot fucking 20 missiles out.
Tell us about your choices, Lemio. What did you choose for your Divine Surge?
All right. You want the good stuff, eh? I'll tell you here. All right. Lemmy has took for his Divine Surge. Divine Surge is a standard. I can cast any divine spell, prepared or not prepared, without expending a spell slot. And it can be from either my divine, so either from druid or cleric, and includes the domains.
So this means that if you forget to prepare a spell and you really need it, you could just cast
Yeah,
it.
like I need
Now,
like
Marty, we're going to house rule here that these are spells that exist only in the core rules, correct? Or spells that you know.
They have to be
That
on
you know.
your spell lists. So it has
Yeah.
to be a spell that you've researched that's non-standard or the
Yeah.
core spell.
Because the
Yeah.
thing is that you could, if you're like a wizard, for example, if you're Oberon, you could cast a spell that you've never learned with his version of this power.
no, it's something he has to prepare.
No, it's not.
No,
Oberon's something he has to prepare.
Oberon, the one he picked, he has to prepare it.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a different version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
So,
No, it's got to be
that's
on
the
his
power. It's got to be core, or at least something that he's learned, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Same with Lemio. This will only allow him to cast something that's on one of his lists.
On one of my sheets. I cast it two caster levels higher, and I can apply meta magic. That's it. That's my surge.
Path ability?
My path ability. My path ability is Mighty Summons.
This one's sick.
Yeah,
Right.
so summon creatures gain DR5 epic. They gain +1. So whenever I do more than one summons, like I'm doing a 1d3, or a 1d4 +1, I get a +1 creature. So it would be 1d3 +1. So there's always one more. And for a mythic point, I can add 1 or 2 templates, Agile or Savage. Agile allows me to... It basically goes twice in a turn. It goes on my initiative, and it goes at the end of the initiative again.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Savage.
Savage
Is mean.
Savage is mean. Basically, any attack has bleed, and they stack.
It's ridiculous.
So something that pounces 5 attacks, if they hit, is 5
And then
it bleeds.
And then your mythic
bleed.
naturals, or your mythic feat.
Natural spell by feat is mythic natural spell. So this is I may use spell completion and spell trigger items while I'm wild shaped. So any wands, any scrolls, any staves, any
It
items.
specifically says he doesn't have to physically manipulate these items, so as long as they're on his person, he can cast from wands and
From any of them.
stabs that he's got in his.
I don't have to switch.
Basically, they shrink
Like,
down,
whatever.
and yeah,
Just hanging out in his fur somewhere.
and like
Yeah.
read on.
And I may speak while in wild shape.
That's cool.
And he can talk
Yeah,
while he's in wild shape.
That's cool.
That's fucking awesome.
that's
He
mine.
needs wild speech.
Actually, you need wild speech so you can get that.
Sir
Oh, I
Or
Gareth,
no
have-
wild speech. No, you need wild natural spell. That's the one you need to get this.
Galeth, I think we built yours, right?
We did.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So-
I'm gonna cut and paste it into the middle of your character sheet.
No, it's already on the bottom.
Oh yeah. The bottom is your progression. It's right under feats now.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yep. So what did you take as your Guardian's Call ability?
I took the sudden block power,
Okay.
which is cool. As an immediate action, you can basically hold on, let me pull this up here. Immediate action, basically, you add your tier to the DC of the attacker, either against you or against someone that attacks you, or against an ally who's adjacent to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you force them to roll twice and take the worst out of the rolls. And then after that, you get to attack them as a counterattack.
That's ridiculous.
And it ignores all damage reduction. It's pretty cool.
What's your path ability?
So the path ability I went with was Sacrificial Shield. Once per round, when you'd be normally hit by a weapon attack, you can use your shield to block the attack. Now, this isn't an action. It's like deflect arrows. You must be using a shield in order to use this ability. Subtract your shield's hardness and hit points from the damage attack and apply the remaining damage to your hit points. If the shield takes enough damage to destroy it, it's destroyed. Otherwise, it gains a broken condition, even if the damage was not enough to give it the broken condition.
You're just not going to get scratched against normal foes.
No, ever. You can expend one use of mythic power using this ability to negate any damage dealt by the shield.
Oh,
Though
once per round. There's the limit.
Yes, once per round.
Yeah.
And that's the beginning. You can still take any, though you still take any damage that exceeds the hardness or hit points.
Okay, and then your mythic feat. Oh, we lost John.
He's still somewhat there.
Recovering lost connection. Okay, keep in mind that you get bonus hit points based off of the type of tier that you've got, and everything should be in that template, Mark.
What?
We didn't get a chance to build yours, Mark, but maybe we can build yours now.
And I don't think what I got.
Yeah, just go and copy the template from like one of the other characters, and you can start filling again.
You started something.
Yeah, okay, I started something there. Trickster's Gain. Now, we did get a chance to build this for the other people. That's why I know what everyone has off the top. Trickster's Gain. 4 bonus hit points per level. Or per tier, sorry. So I just added that. Your mythic power is only 5 per day, Mark, not 8.
Well, it's 3 plus tier times 2, according to this.
The
tier is 1
3 plus.
It's not 3 plus tier times 2. It's tier times 2 plus 3.
Yeah, well, that would be different. Alright.
And then you have to pick a trickster attack.
I did. It's below Constellation Aegis.
Surprise strike. So as a swift action, you expend a mythic point to make an attack or a range attack against a foe within 30 feet. In addition to any other attacks you make the round. Oh no, another arrow.
Yeah.
When you make
So
a
I got-
surprise
I can-
strike, the target is considered flat-footed regardless of any class feature or abilities, and you add your tier to the attack. Damage from this attack bypasses all damage reduction. Oh god. Okay. And is your path ability?
Pierce the Darkness. Basically gets dark vision 60 feet.
Interesting. The rules of sight don't apply to me.
I'm a hunter now.
And then mythic feat?
Deadly Aim.
Oh yeah, just for the damage output, right?
Yep. That'll light up.
Yeah, that certainly will. Cool. Of course, everyone gets surge powers. Do you have to spend points for deadly aim, or is it just...
No, it just that's what happens now.
Okay.
I got it. Are we gonna do XP? Like, it's possible we might have come to level. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys need
Still
to.
have to,
So I think what I'll tally XP for tonight and for last game and add it together. What you guys should do is go to the downtime and training area and add the things you wanna add in. There might still be dangers and exploration to do in Acropolis. Like, you guys, you should definitely add your mythic stuff to your character sheets.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You need a significant amount of downtime to actually finish leveling. So,
but Mythic doesn't need training, right?
Mythic doesn't need training. It happens.
Cool. So for me, do we get to choose more spells for like more what are they called? Non-standards?
You should queue up in order what you want to do with your downtime, because just like last time, I'm not going to give you infinite amount of I'm not going to give you infinite amount of time before things start to happen. So you should definitely do things in priority order.
Okay. Well,
you should also look at the rune shard sheet, because it tells you what levels of spells you can research. You haven't fully explored Acropolis yet, so you don't know if this place acts as a research facility or not.
Well, there is a library.
Section is the training again?
It's in party. There is a downtime and training sheet in the combat sheet.
Oh, in the combat sheet. Oh.
I started adding things for you for 6th level already there, but I may not have done all of the researching spells. Keep in mind, researching spells does require skill checks to achieve. I may have forgot that part when you did your research last time.
Well, I did mine.
Yep.
So if you don't do it in the first 5 days, do you get to?
Essentially, if you fail by 4 or less, you make no progress, and you can continue researching by spending half the time.
Okay.
If you fail by 5 or more, you fail and spend the full research cost, and you have to try again by starting over.
Okay. Sucks.
The DC is relatively low, but it can be difficult for people that don't like jack their skills. The DC equals 10 plus double the spell level.
And what's the skill?
Depends on what type of spell you're researching.
Oh, so if I'm doing like Entangle, like Thorny Entangle, for example.
If you're doing a druid spell, it's likely knowledge nature.
I understand. Okay, got it.
If you're doing cleric, it's probably knowledge religion.
Religion.
Arguably, spellcraft could probably proxy all of those things,
But in my case, they're all the same. So what's the point? There's no point.
Yeah, use spellcraft, craft alchemy for alchemists, or appropriate knowledge check, arcana, nature, or religion for the class. So spellcraft can be your catch-all.
So I should boost my spellcraft. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
So yeah, you should probably queue up your downtime.
Yeah, I looked at it. I don't plan on researching any new spells or anything. So.
Okay.
I'm good.
There's Lowcrick noticed that he's going to retrain his some of his skills.
Okay.
Because he has versatile performance.
Oh yeah.
He's going to move some of his skill ranks around. So I
ranks in diplomacy now.
Right. And then Oberon started adding things like crafting wands. If you want Oberon and Lowcrick to do some crafting for you, you can also add that to this list. You have about $5,000 worth of treasure coming to you as well.
Okay. Well,
I need some Cure Light Wounds. Yeah, I need some Cure Light Wound wands.
So that's kind of like my question. I'm curious what you guys are going to do next game. Are you going to withdraw from Acropolis and level up and then come back, or are you going to continue exploring the place and then level up later?
We need to.
You can level
talk
up.
to
You
the-
can level up by yourselves. It just takes more time. Like you could stay in Acropolis and like train yourselves.
But we don't know how to use the stone to get back.
And we still got to deal with the mother.
My mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we can,
So John,
it
the
would take
question
10
is,
days.
so basically, queue up your downtime activities. I've already started in the sheet, but my question is: are you guys going to continue to explore Acropolis, or are you going to go back to the town, or try to go back to the town to level up? Are you going to level up on your own, which just takes more time? I think you guys are still going to chat with the mother before leveling. John's internet connections. So it feels like you guys don't get to level up yet because you haven't spent the time. Which is fine. Your XP is not slowing down. It's just there's a lot of it.
It's just sitting there waiting.
It's just sitting there waiting. And then what did you guys do tonight? I'm not going to give you XP for achieving Mythic. I might give you a bit of XP for good role playing when you were kind of going up the stairs and that sort of thing. But the gaining a tier, essentially you had your first Mythic trial, and that's gaining your tier, and achieving your Mythic trial is kind of like the XP. And to answer Mark's questions from a metagame point of view, no, you guys don't know what your sources are. Your sources are not necessarily the same.
Okey-doke.
Your characters may want to figure out, why they're better than mortals and what made them special. So that would be a good in-game way of describing.
Yeah, like, why us?
Why do I have these powers that no one else has?
Why am I so bloody handsome?
Sure. Why am I so bloody awesome? I don't know. I'm so great it hurts sometimes.
Yeah.
It really hurts to be me. I feel sorry for you. Alright, so this game was what? You took on...
What did we do here? We explored.
Yep.
We didn't find the second golem.
Nope.
Crap. So we explored. We took out the what's his name? The salamander.
Yes, the salamander.
The two bitches in the water. And the snake.
The snake swarm and his actual real form.
Oh, fucking damn it.
You defeated Orphyx.
Yeah, Orphyx. Also, there were the things in the fire, the small fairies. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a low CR for figuring to turn the thing off before bad things happen. For exploring, I'm gonna give you a little bit of XP, and then good role playing when you guys were butting heads over what to do with Orphyx and the general stuff, and then you guys really rolled with the punches, or not really the punches. You really rolled with the scene really well when you guys were achieving your mythic. So I'm gonna give you a nice XP award there.
Nice.
What do you want to call tonight?
Mythic bitches. Or just mythic. I don't know.
Taste of Destiny.
Taste of Destiny?
Yeah.
Taste the freedom.
And Destiny's not a stripper.
Oh. No, don't taste the strippers.
That's nothing.
The last thing you can
Punching
taste.
aloud.
Robbie.
Mythic Origins?
That was a dude.
Myths and Legends?
Ascension?
Ascension, I like it. Yeah, I think you guys achieved enough XP to level. So, but you need your downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still have to figure out how to use the fucking stone. We don't know how to get back.
Cyrix is hilarious, man. Although it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't stand to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be one hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. I'm just doing the best that I can. It's a little long for the title of the game, but Ascension will do. That's awesome. Okay, so you can't say that Marty hasn't run a Mythic campaign before. It only took game 12 to get there, but I take my time doing things because things that are worth doing are worth taking your time to do. All right, so we're going to end the campaign here, and
Good. Back to the
Son of a...
main campaign.
next campaign
Hangel,
we're only going to
buddies.
play an E6 campaign, I think is what they call them, or an L6
All right,
campaign.
Marty, we're no longer friends. Goodbye.
Right. Nice. I thought it rang like a song somehow.
That was pretty good. All right, now we can go talk to the mother.
Now that you've got your mythic points and shit like that, yeah.
Now
I'm
that,
sure
now,
she
now
also
that he
makes it-
summons dire weasels from hell.
Oh no, Mark,
Agile savage
Mark.
dire weasels.
There, no, this is the cool stuff. If I'm summoning one creature, I can throw in a mythic point and give it the giant template, so it's actually one size larger.
What are you talking about, giant point? You don't get to add giant. That's the magic item we were talking about.
Oh, that's the magic. Oh, sorry. That's the Sorry, it's the magic. Sorry, I'm a little tired. There's a rod that 3 times per day or whatever you can give every creature that you summon. Like I summon multiple creatures, I give them all the giant template, so they're one size category larger. And then if I cast Animal Growth,
I beg your pardon.
He figured out a way with a combination of a spell and a magic item to create like super huge animals, like just
So it's
ridiculous
huge?
big.
it'd be huge, and then it'll go huge, gargantuan, and then colossal 1, and get to colossal 1. So plus 16 strength.
I'll have to look
Plus-
closer at the rules to see what's going on. 'cause
Actually, no, it's plus 20 strength because I have the augment summoning.
Treasure horse.
treasure horse.
Yeah. Get like a rhino or something charging.
We need that castle wall taken down. Rhino.
Yeah, so it feels like next game is you
Colossal
finish
one.
the exploration of the place, talk to the mother, and then try to find a good time to do some training so you guys can level.
Yeah.
And then I think you've already got some options of things to do. Maybe you guys can send me an email throughout the week to figure out. Help me do prep. I don't know whether you guys like. Are you gonna go and deal with the orcs again? Are you gonna go and explore? Are you gonna go like give me some semblance of where you want to go?
Personally, I'd like to deal with the mother issue.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's first.
Deal with the mother issue, and then see what else is in this place.
Got it.
And try to figure out how to use these stones. Once we can figure out how to use these stones, get back and see what's happening in town. If all is good, I personally want to look for the druid treasure hoard.
Of course you do.
Lemmy's solo adventure. Bye bye, bitches.
Yeah, I got this mythic thing. It's time for me to strike out on my own. Shields? I don't like shields.
Frank, you've been Frank, you guys. Cyrix.
I think we should do with orcs.
It would take away the credit cards. Oh yeah, I know. We need to go back to town and see what's going on because we've been gone for 3 days now.
Yeah,
I
3 or
think.
4 days,
Uh-huh.
something like that. I'll have to look at the journal. Okay.
We should go back and probably see the boar and the. Oh, did we bring the boar? I don't remember what the hell happened with that.
The boar is outside with
Yeah.
with
Yeah, let's
the
go
skunk.
get the boar and get the skunk and.
Okay, so between shopping and crafting, exploring the rest of this place, downtime, I think exploring this place, I don't think it's hinting too much where even more options of things to do will likely come about.
Appear, yeah.
This looks like a good base of operations. If depending on what the mother is gonna do.
Okay, before we end the stream, any shout-outs or any words to the audience before we go?
Yeah,
Thanks for
Cyrix,
watching,
thank you.
Cyrix.
Half a day.
Yeah, it was an awesome game. I enjoyed this one. Have fun
Yeah.
watching the game, Adam.
Oh yeah.
I could have taken it, Adam. I could have taken it. Could have been champion.
No, Uker went
Awesome.
first.
Yeah, but I
No,
could
I
have
did-
said
I didn't.
I was running Luker. I could have just said, yeah, I don't know. He's going
Trickster.
going Hierophant or whatever.
Just screw people over in his own. Yeah, we could have rolled randomly to see what path you came from,
Oh, that would have sucked.
That would suck.
and then your characters would be all like retraining and.
Top of the morning to you.
The Archmage, I guess.
What do you mean I'm going to be the
yeah,
tough
I
one?
should take some levels in Wizard or something.
Yeah, that would have been a really cruel way of doing it. Yeah, so I think this worked out well. John's been trying to reconnect for a while now, so I think we'll just end the stream. He's not even online for me to talk to, so
Cool.
good game. We will play next weekend.
Great game, guys.
I believe everyone is in next weekend, so
Yeah,
that'll be good. The guys have been bugging me to do something else during the week, so we'll talk about that. I don't know if we'll stream it or not, but if we stream it, we will definitely let you know.
Uh-oh. We'll have to. It's not PG-13, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've been having discussions about what the next campaign or what the next version of this campaign would be. Given that this is the story of the good heroes, maybe there are neutral and evil heroes out there. So we're still a while away from that, but we might start planning for that. So you might hear us make reference to these kind of are the next group of characters. Yeah, so gaming good.
We're gonna be doing great, guys. Can't wait for him. He's gonna be fun. All right. Anyways.
Cool. All right. Good night, everyone on the stream, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Night, Cyrix.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye,
Happy
guys.
gaming.